100 cut in half is 400.
Oops. Alright, I think we're good. YouTube live control panel. Okay, I think we're... I don't know. Things are weird. Things are weird indeed, but let's get to it. We are in chapter 2
Whenever you need me,
of Simulanka. Or we're going to start chapter 2, so hopefully we get lots of Primo Gems, because I am failing at pulling Navia. Absolutely just failing.
Get up, said Jewel. Time to get to work, you lazy bones.
Jeez, man, imagine just being called the Lazy Bones.
I can't remember how to call the train. Just let me sleep a little longer, then I'm sure I'll remember.
Oh, let's do auto for the
Don't try to
text.
pull one over on me, young man. Your fading disorder has been cured. I saw you chugging cup after cup of magic tonic in the tavern last night.
He's getting called out.
You must be mistaken, Grandpa Almond. That guy definitely wasn't me.
Oh, you remember my name now, do you? Then it seems like you're all better. You had no idea who I was when you were fading. Now, enough of your nonsense. Get up. The fairy and her friends are going to be here any second.
All right, I'm up. The Maritime Express should be here soon.
That's more like it. Lie there any longer and you'll start gathering dust.
Is everything okay?
There we are.
The hero, her pixie companion, and
I wonder how
the
busy the
forest
other map
fairy.
is going to be.
I didn't know you were already here. Oh, merciful macadamias. I'm sorry you had to see that.
Oh, it's all right. Paimon knows the feeling. Who doesn't want to sleep in first thing in the morning?
Does the Maritime Express run out of Constellation
Oh, we're already
Metropole?
up to chapter
Yes,
3. Man, I'm
each
behind, I
train
guess.
needs a conductor to operate, and the conductors are always from the capital. The more difficult maneuvers
Or is it
are a
all
little
part of...
too
No, it looks
complicated
linked.
when you're
I can't
made
tell.
of paper.
Oh, so you mean the people of Constellation Metropole aren't origami animals like you?
Well, the city welcomes visitors from all over the world, so you're bound to run into some forest dwellers there. But yes, generally
Yeah, it's one of the one
speaking,
features
the
I kind of miss
residents
from
of
Wuwa.
Constellation
Just the skip.
Metropole
Give me the skip
quite
button.
different from us. You'll see for yourself soon enough.
We got a train that goes through water. Interesting.
Pleasure to meet you, everyone. My name is Will, and I'll be the conductor for your journey today. I'm assuming you're the ones who called the train?
Whoa, it's a little toy man!
Yes, we called the train. The hero and the forest fairy need a ride to Constellation Metropole.
The hero?
You know, maybe if we
and the
see
forest
Navia,
fairy?
she'll give us... We'll get
The
some
ones from the
luck on our
provinces?
pulls then.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
I think we did
earlier?
like
We could
15
prepare a
pulls
far more
recently and just
luxurious
nothing.
Train. I'll just go back and get
Just
a better
nothing,
one.
and we're already on hard
That's
pity.
okay, Mr. Wheel. We're trying to get to the city as fast as possible. We just need you to get us across the sea. In your capable hands, I'm sure we'll get there in no time.
Who do you think's better,
Of course,
Nilo
my
or
lady.
Navia?
It would be an honor. Well then, all aboard, sit anywhere you like. We'll get a
Genshin
stunning
tier
view of
list.
Simulanka no matter where you're seated.
We're looking for Hydro, right? Hydro's...
Breakfast.
Did one of you just say something?
Am I blind? There's no way she should be A tier, right? Oh, there she is. There she is. Oh, I guess that's us. But where's
me either.
Navia?
Breakfast. Oh, come back. Sounds like the voice is coming from inside the train.
Oh, same tier, A tier.
Fish. Chicken drumsticks. Oh, gotcha.
What, chicken drumsticks? What? Oh, Carrara.
What's Kirara doing
She
here?
eating her tail. Nice.
Is she a friend of yours?
Oh, let Paimon introduce you. This is Kirara. She's... Oh, wait. Actually, maybe we should wake her up first.
I don't have any many main DPS. I feel like I need to pull Navia. Plus she's fun, right? Just to
Is
shot
it
into the
morning
face.
already?
Nice. Good meowing.
Oh, morning. Huh? Huh? Traveler! Paimon! It's you? Which means... Oh, thank goodness. It was all a dream after all. Gotta hand it to my imagination. It all felt super real. There were these toy people, but they were alive and they could talk.
Madam, sleeping overnight in the train car is prohibited.
Why has he randomly got like a southern accent? I don't think
wasn't
I've
just a
ever met
dream.
anyone yet so far
It's all right,
with
Kirara.
a southern accent.
Apparently we're in a world called Simulanka. We got here yesterday, too.
Simulanka? So, that's what it's called. I spent all day yesterday wandering around this one city. The toy people called it Constellation Metropole. I was trying to find a way to get back home. I was
Yeah, I think
seriously
Navia's
starting
worth.
to think I'd
As
gotten
long
on
as
the
we can
bad
pull
side of
Yellen.
some great yokai and gotten swallowed whole. I take it you're Inazuman then, Miss Kirara?
She sure is. But, Kirara here is kind of special. Let Paimon introduce you for real this time. Kirara is a Nekomata from Inazuma. She works as a courier for Komania Express.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nilu, a member of Zubair Theater. You can usually find us performing in Sumeru City's Grand Bazaar. Right now, though, I suppose I should introduce myself as the Fairy of the Forest of Blessings. Oh, you're Nilu! I've heard a lot about you from my deliveries in Sumeru. I even saw one of your performances back in the day. You're an amazing dancer. But, did you say you were a forest fairy?
Oh, yeah, that's her new identity here in Simulanka. Oh, speaking of new identities, looks like you got a new outfit yourself, Kirara.
Yeah, I know. It confused the heck out
So
of
what
me
does Yellen
yesterday.
do?
I
What
just
makes her
woke
so
up in
good?
a set of brand new clothes I'd never seen before.
That must mean you have a big part to play here, too.
As a Nekomata in boots. As a cat burglar.
I think Miss Lynette would be better suited to that role, being a magician and all. Did you by any chance hear a voice speaking to you before you got here, Miss Kirara? A voice... Oh, yeah, I did hear something. But I was so freaked out my tails got all tangled. So I, didn't catch much of what was said.
It'll be a while
Sorry
before we
for the
get a
interruption.
C6. We don't even have C0.
This, Nekomata
What's
friend
his
of
face?
yours, she doesn't eat hamsters, does
Zinki.
she?
Zinq.
Or frogs?
So Yelena is just like a better version of C6.
No need to
Zinq,
worry,
right?
little guys. I would never do something like that. Well, unless I'd been out in the wild too long without anything to eat. Oh, speaking of eating, I am getting a little hungry.
Where are your manners, everyone? This young lady is a trusted friend.
So yeah, I
of
think
our
Navia,
esteemed
Yellen, then
hero.
just save. Save, save,
Now,
save.
I know
Thankfully, the
a
initial
fear
batch of
felines is etched into
Natland
us
characters
with
didn't
ink,
interest
but
me.
I'm certain Miss
Like
Nekomata
the
roots
nuke
here
girl
means us
and
no
the Dendro
harm.
guy. The shark girl and Dendro guy.
Sure looks like you're keeping your distance, though, Grandpa.
Yes,
Helmet.
Cappuccino? See, people seem pretty hyped for
You
Cappuccino.
will have nothing to fear, I
Capitano.
promise. I met some origami animals in Constellation Metropole yesterday, and I even made sure to retract my claws so I didn't hurt them by accident. Plus, you all look just about as tasty as the cardboard boxes I deliver. Not that I'd try to eat you even if you did look tasty. Promise.
Please excuse us, Mom. It's just an unconscious reaction.
Dear passengers, it's almost time for us to depart.
Oh, yeah, that. Whoops. This turned into a pretty long conversation, didn't it? All right, let's get on the train. You come
Oh,
with
so
us,
she
Kira?
buffs whenever people use normal
I'll
attacks.
ride with you
Do
to
I
the
have
next
someone that
stop.
uses normal
There's
attacks
a place near
there?
the Metropole that caught my eye yesterday, so I want to go explore it today.
I think it's
Then all that
Raiden,
remains
Raiden.
for me to say is, on behalf
I don't know, maybe I
of
shouldn't pull
Forest
for her, but she's got that
Blessings,
swag, that look.
Thank you once again.
I feel like we
for
should.
all you've done for us. May the goddess of fate be with you and bless your journey.
Yeah, we can throw in a
Madam
Raiden
Fairy,
team.
Miss Necomata in boots, and our brave heroes. Please do visit
Although we
us
don't
in
have
the Forest
C2
of
Raiden,
Blessings
I think
again,
that's where she starts
once
becoming like
peace
main
has
DPS
returned
worthy,
to
right?
this land.
We will. We'll definitely meet again.
Take care, Grandpa Almond.
Are we finally saying goodbye? There we go. Alright, I don't know how much story we're gonna be able to take in before I start skipping. Wait, they were on us on here. I wonder, is there anything here? Nope. Anything up there? Nope. Away we go into our own little train car. Actually, instead of jumping, we'll do it the right way. Just walk on up. Oh wait, I'm supposed to connect them? Oh, I see. Wait, they get their own train car and I have to like sit in the back? That's messed up. Haha, poke it.
Have a safe trip!
Can we poke this one?
Wow.
Nope.
A train ride over the sea? What an incredible view!
I'll sit with my pals.
Please keep your head and arms inside the train at all times. We don't want anyone falling into the sea.
There's a train coming the other way too. Hey!
Also, she got that movement speed. That'd be nice. Put her in with
Now
gaming.
that the fading disorder is cured, I'm sure the forest will be a lively place again in no time. I gotta go explore that forest at some point. It looked so pretty from the train. I just hope they, won't be too scared of me.
We'll be arriving at our destination shortly. Please prepare to disembark.
Ooh, nice capital. What the? It has like a wind-up little thing at the top.
Here we are. Constellation Metropole is right over there. It's a short walk from here to the Gear Sky Ladder, which will take you right to Metropole Square. And thank you again for choosing Maritime Express.
Great! And thanks to you for a smooth and pleasant journey, Mr. Wheel. The train cars were comfortable and spacious, and I had a great night's sleep. I'll definitely be back.
As you wish, ma'am.
Oh, he seems sad. He's gonna miss his little stowaway.
Where should we go next? Is that place you wanted to check out nearby?
Mm-hmm. I took a walk around yesterday, and it felt like there was something weird about it. So, I think I'll indulge my curiosity and go investigate. Want us to come with you? It's okay. You guys go ahead and visit the Metropole for now. Hopefully, that's where you'll be able to find out some more about this world. I pretty much explored the whole place from the rooftops yesterday, but for some reason, this is the place that caught my attention. You know what I mean, right? Like when you get a stone stuck in your... Don't worry, if you run into
Alright,
any
we're already
trouble,
hitting the
I'll
skip.
Okay,
The
fair
skip
enough.
meter has
We'll
filled
head
up.
to the Metropole.
Alright, do we get to explore now? Let's grab the waypoint. And make sure we got the map up as we explore. And let's go. Oh, we already got a quest from her. Dude, we were just talking to you. You could have given us the quest. Alright, let's talk to you.
Hey, are you guys already finished with everything? No need to prioritize me. There's just this place. Great!
Yep, we're prioritizing you. Deal with it.
I've delivered packages all over, but I've never seen a mysterious fairy tale world like this before. Looks like nobody has gotten around to repairing this house yet. Ugh, even I wouldn't dare to sleep in there. It might suddenly collapse in on you.
That looks like a nice house. It's not like totally in disrepair. Wait, no, you were pointing this way, not that way.
Nothing to see here either. Maybe we can find someone to ask?
Well, yeah, this house is terrible. It's like leaning over,
Aha!
sinking into
Over
the
there.
hill.
I bet we'll find some people there. Let's go take a look.
Also, you got like hilly churls just wandering around. Yeah, this is a
You
terrible
wanna check
spot.
out the
We're not gonna
area over
invest
there?
here.
Okay, I'll
They're
wait here
buying
for you.
houses here.
Uh-huh. I was sure there'd be people here.
There once was a goddess who ruled over fate. Before she died, she left 3 riddles for the kingdom she had created.
What? Who said that?
Long story short, on this day, a sentient feline, an outlander, and a diminutive
Oh,
pixie arrived on the
diminutive.
scene. They saw a narrow path off to the side.
Okay, but which side?
Yeah, if you gave ambiguous instructions like that to a Komania Express courier, they'd give you the...
Despite how obvious the answer was, the perplexed pixie and the flummoxed feline struggled to work it out. Although, perhaps a small part of the blame could be attributed to my dull narration.
Probably just a little bit.
Right, let's try this again. The path on the left-hand side seemed to give off an enticing fragrance, as if to say, this is the way to wealth and glory.
Ooh, that sounds like the start of a good story. Then what? Then what?
Alright, so go down that side, huh?
At the end of the path, the motley crew would soon spot a secret stone room. A prophecy had once foretold of a marquis who shall one day venture inside, and thus it is named the Future Marquis's Abode to Be. You like it? The Future Marquis's Abode to Be? Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
No.
That was a little bit boastful.
But before you continue, I must warn you of the danger that lies ahead. For example, under no circumstances should you sit on the chair in the center.
You know.
Otherwise, the consequences could be a bit embarrassing.
Yeah, but now you know everyone's gonna sit in the chair. Thought it was here, right? The path.
Someone needs assistance.
I guess we keep going down. Ooh, bird eggs. Let's grab those. Okay, are we on the right quest? Let's see for a second. Which one are we doing? Is that... Oh no, yeah, we do go down. Okay. Okay, we got a nice little cool waterfall.
So many summers, winters, springs, and falls, and now at last a hero hither strides.
This realm knows not what lies beyond its walls. Its secrets mystify the world outside.
Wait, new voices. Who are they?
Alright, let's go sit in the chair.
As golden sunlight fills the firmament, the tabletop engrosses your attent. Perchance peruse these pages thence. They surely represent no ill intent.
Oh yeah, he is telling us to read. Oh no, do we get it back?
Isn't she reading files on the desk? Hey, Bobarano, maybe quit showing off and try using words she'll actually understand.
I can either rhyme like a bard, or I can curse like a sailor. And right now, Cafe, you are seriously tempting me towards the latter.
Yeah, I want to hear the cursing like a sailor.
To remove the clockwork key from the raised platform up ahead.
But first,
Cafe, I just realized you said we all had to speak like bards, but every time you open up your mouth, I don't hear any rhymes.
Yeah, I noticed that too. It's one standard for us and another for you. That's not fair, Cap. Perhaps the Outlanders are worried that something drastic will happen the moment they remove it. Maybe that's why they're investigating the area thoroughly first.
yes, that's exactly
Can't
why.
fault them for
We're just
that.
listening to these
I'm
voices.
wondering if we can take advantage of this downtime to discuss whether we really need to keep this up.
Oh, if you guys don't want to put on a voice and speak in verse, be my guest. Just don't blame me for your own poetic incompetence.
Alright, anyways, chair. Dun dun dun.
Stop the poem. We have a situation. Something's up with this person.
Traveler? Are you alright?
The glue, someone pranked it.
Come on, you can do it! This can't be how our...
There, you don't want to tear your clothes sitting up. Oh man.
Can I give you a hand or a tail, even?
Look at that face. What is that face? Thankfully, our clothes are intact. Can we sit down again, though? Oh, that's just... it does nothing. That's kind of funny, though.
With wood and earthenware strewn all around, the demon feline's fury can't be quelled, reducing them to rubble on the ground.
No, you don't. I wrote that line. Don't start plagiarizing me just...
As the Outlander stands before the clockwork key, they're overcome.
Alright, guys, we'll pull it.
Strong as stone, firm as steel. The Outlander pulls, but it does not yield.
Wait, why are they speaking in rhyme now?
Many times before, but this time is different. A thought enters the Outlander's mind. Attack! Attack! First weaken the structure, then seize the treasure.
Attack! Attack!
The attack's now over. Only one final step remains.
Now it is the time to seize the...
But alas, as was the case for all those who had come before, the key still did not move an inch. Wait, what? They got it out?
Is that them?
Finally! Come on, move your butts and your legs, assuming they're still in working order. It's showtime!
I guess they were waiting
No
for a
hard
while, huh?
feelings about your lack of poetic contributions?
Oh, let it go! Welcome, esteemed and noble Outlander. Allow us to introduce ourselves.
We represent the 3 great clans of this realm, having been selected as its authorized historical supervisors.
Our purpose being to await the arrival of one such as yourselves who shall remove the clockwork key.
My name is...
You're Cape, he's Albizzi, and that's Bobarano, right? You've done so much talking that we can already tell you apart by your voices.
Aren't we missing someone, though? The guy who led us here to begin with?
Who?
And thus was born the long-awaited fellowship, destined to uncover the truth of the past. Allow me to quote, if I may, in the history of Constellation Metropole, a new page has begun.
Him.
Well, there's no fourth person, so which of you is the ventriloquist? Come on, out with it.
We've never heard that voice before, but he sounds like he'd be good at reading bedtime stories to children.
Well, whoever it is, I don't know and I don't care. Forget about him. We have far
Hey,
more
man, he's kind of a
important
jerk,
things
this
to focus
cafe
on.
guy, huh?
Like, where our journey goes from here.
That key you hold is the pivot point about which the past and present of the Metropole revolve. However, between our 3 clans, there is some dispute over the historical record.
Each clan has its own version of history, detailing the clan's origins and the tale of the dragon of old. And unfortunately, we don't know which one is the truth.
Dragon? You mean the one that's been acting up recently?
Oh, no, not that one, you adorable little pixie. When I say dragon of old,
He means a dragon that would be really, really old if it was still with us today, but it was defeated in ancient times. The new one has nothing to do with our clan history.
Was that supposed to be a joke? Anyway, so you've been waiting for someone to remove the key so you can finally explore the truth of the past?
not just explore it, but argue incessantly about it. Honestly, I don't care that much. Cape's the one who's always bothering us about it.
What we need to figure out is who resolved the dragon crisis. We have to know that before we can decide which is the supreme clan.
The moment you removed the key from where it was lodged, you became the honorary Marquis. We humbly beseech you, noble Outlander, noble Traveler Marquis, we ask you to help us. You and your talking Puss in Boots, and the pale, floating...
Those are some nicknames.
Puss in Boots? Are you serious? It's better than Demon Feline, but still...
Embrace it, my friend, embrace it. Most cats don't wear boots or speak, do they?
I'm not even a cat, I'm a Nekomata. Now that you know the word, I expect you to use it.
Please allow me to lead you all to a sacred memorial.
I like how I just straight up ignore her.
It will be much easier to explain what needs to be done once we are there.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done the side quest. Better give me like 100, but it's probably gonna end up with like 30 primos.
It's where our brave forefathers once took up arms against the dragon of old. After a bitter battle that dragged on for many days and nights, finally, our forefathers fought the dragon into submission, and it fled. They took turns, though. Some forefathers worked the day shift, while others worked the night shift. So they say. It's just a legend, though.
Wait a second? Did I just hear you admit that your clan's history is just a legend?
History, legend, who cares? My clan was definitely courageous, that's the point. That's the truth. And isn't the truth what we've all been arguing about non-stop for all these years?
Cape's words gave the traveler food for thought. Could it be that the truth in a fictional world is equivalent to fiction in the real world? But that would have to wait. Apparently, Cape was not alone in his pilgrimage to this sacred site. Unwanted company had arrived. The traveler and the talking cat, Nekomata,
At least he got it
decided
right.
to teach them some manners.
Actually, we can use her, so L1. What does she do? You get like a box? You turn Metal Gear Solid or something reference?
A true display of heroism and valor. It was as if the spirits of my
Oh, she seems kind of fun with Nahida.
martial prowess and show of courage are a more vivid reenactment of my ancestors' feats that suit the modern aesthetic. Now, let's get down to business. As we
To
all know,
defeat the
time is
Huns.
but an illusion. Time may flow line by line, page by page, or frame by frame, but usually it flows in the form of springs and gears.
And that clockwork key you have in your hand can turn back time and make the past reappear.
Ooh, interesting.
Well, actually, my view is that the illusion of time is more of a problem of consciousness. Gears power the body, while the body is the vessel of the conscious mind. But the mind cannot understand the dimension of time, so we experience instead an endless
You had me in the first
continuum of
half, not the
moments
second half.
as the pinion of now turns along the rack of ages.
I'm getting flashbacks to when I was delivering packages to the Sumeru Academia.
A teacher once asked Albizzi what his greatest fear was, and he replied, dragons. Boberano was asked the same question. He replied, time, and repeated the argument we just heard. The teacher then turned to Cape and posed the same question. He replied, Boberano.
The manuscript that tells the truth of the historical record, the blueprint to all of creation, the work of the great mage themselves. It can be found at the beginning of the gear rack, and on the very first page of the book.
Paimon didn't follow all that, but basically...
Thankfully, we have
you're just
Paimon
saying
here
that
to
we
distill
need to
all
put
this,
the key in and
all
turn
this
it on the
knowledge
way
here.
back?
Just put it in and
Exactly.
turn the key.
It is said that in the beginning, the goddess of creation took the goddess of fate's manuscript as a blueprint, placed it under the goddess of prophecy's starry realm, and generated the world from a few magic arrays. So in a few moments, when the great clockwork key turns the local time here back to the very beginning, we will restore the magic arrays back to their original configurations.
Hold on. Isn't stealing part of the blueprint of creation a little dangerous? Also,
Yeah,
how
it
are
sounds
we
very
supposed to know the
Fatui-like, right?
original
Are we
configurations of
sure
the
they're not
magic
on the up and
arrays?
up?
Well, the general shapes of the configurations have been passed down over the ages. They now form the family crests of each of our clans. So you'll just need to reference my family crest and join the dots accordingly.
So it's like a Z? Backward Z, kinda. Right, left, down, right. I think we
To address
got it.
your other concern, when the house has already been built, do you really think that...
The Traveler Marquis prepares to insert...
Ooh, we got our welcomes though. Is that enough for a pull? No, nope. I want my Navia. Give me my Navia. Wait, do I have to go? Do I have to step on it? Do I have to jump on it? Oh, why did that one get whacked?
I guess we should start here?
We want this one, right? See, we already messed up, so how do we get it to reset? Or not?
Why don't you give it another try?
Just hit the... Oh, yeah, we did mess up. Where do we have to hit this thing? There we go. I thought it started up here, though. That... Maybe we have to look at it this way? So it came down here. Alright, good. Why do you, like, take control right as I open the
The
chest?
sacred
Dang it,
writings that
game.
record the truth of... No, wait. That have shaped the truth of history. Gather round and let us bear witness.
Should I read this? I guess we could. Brave Francois mounted the haystack, picked up a fork, and planted it tines down atop the mountain of grass. Behind him was a large, bright moon. He shouted out the names of everyone in the village. The village chief was first to be named, and so frightened was he that he wished to climb up the haystack and stop up Francois's mouth. Are you crazy? You're yelling so loudly the dragon might show up. You good for nothing. Have you not seen how the windmill everyone built has been destroyed by the dragon? And here you are worrying if it'll return? Francois really would have loved to kick him off the haystack, but he held back, given that the chief too was worried for the villagers' safety. Francois saw that nigh all the villagers had arrived, so he cleared his throat. Dear neighbors and kin, think you still that we must endure this? No, of course not, but we cannot do anything about the dragon, said the grocer. Who says so? Did I not leap onto its neck from the windmill blades, stepping on it twice, and did it not fall down and flee? Perhaps everyone worked so hard to build the mill that was destroyed, everyone's emotions became inflamed. Lifting their fists, they decided to take down the dragon. But Francois lifted his own hands and calmed the crowd. Let us go home for today, everyone. Everyone's present. Lack of self-preservation is not bravery, but rather wrath. If we yet desire to face danger after calming ourselves, only then may we truthfully call our sentiment valor. So everyone went home. The next day, there were still many youngsters who wished to follow Francois to take on... Or should it Frances? It could be Frances. I'll say Francois, though. To take on the wicked dragon. Who would have known that the valiant possessed the protection of the goddess's radiant charter? Encountering true valor, the dragon could neither spout fire nor slash with claws, and was forced to allow the other party to call pauses and switch. That sounds like an RPG game. To call pauses and switch personnel. And so, after several days and nights of fierce fighting, the wicked dragon could no longer bear it and chose to surrender. AA.
Feast your eyes, rejoice, and cheer, for this is the unquestionable truth. Look at the signature. Nobody is capable of forging that.
I don't believe it. So, all along, our histories have been false?
Don't lose heart, Albizzi. It does not follow from his is true that ours are false.
That might be the most bogus logic I've ever heard. But keep up the mental gymnastics, Boberano. I've been waiting for that look of jealousy on your face my whole life, and I'm gonna savor it.
And yet, it seemed that this conundrum could indeed have more than one solution. Everyone agreed that there may be more than one truth. The party decided to visit the sacred sites of the other clans and see what their documents had to say.
Isn't a narrator supposed to remain detached and objective? It feels like you're forcing a narrative agenda on us here. Oh, whatever. I'm in a good mood. Let's do it. The instructions say to repeat the process 3 times, and besides, I'm looking forward to watching you both be sorely disappointed.
Let's do my clan next. I'll lead the way.
We'll need the key again, right? Let me see if I can pull it out. Yoink!
The yoink. Nice. So I assume we got the rewards from the chest. Hope so. Naruto. Oh man, Naruto. Could I say no to Naruto? I could say no to Sasuke easily. But Naruto? Alright, let's make sure we got that done on the map. I think we're in the wrong section. We'll mark it though. Maybe. Alright, so where are we? We're in north. Let's should we have marked that? Maybe not. I'll unmark that. I will mark down this. Play the game. We did the world quest with Kirara.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
And apparently there's an interactive text. I don't know what that's about. Oh, maybe it was underground. Okay. No one's put a photo on there yet. Let's grab this thing. Where's that one? Oh, it's up there. Guess we got some climbing to do. Why is there a hilly trail there? Just like randomly. Probably need to level up some statues for more stamina. Alright, we'll let Furina deal with that.
I see everything.
The Furina gang. Oh, why did I climb up here? I needed to float down. I mean, why did I drop down here? Should have got those pages first. Alright, got that thing. Apparently there's a challenge and an interactive text. This way. Maybe there's like... Is it a ring of flowers? Is it gonna do something? Yep, it did something.
There is no escape. Now ye shall perish.
Alright, so... Is it this side? Oh, there we go, there's a challenge. But they say there's some text too. Wonder if that's underground as well. Alright, what's the challenge? Oh, I gotta get particles. What? Oh. Tricky, tricky. I think we went the wrong way. Maybe not. Oh, that was really easy.
But a momentary distraction.
Can we pull? Nope, not close. Oh, this must be the side quest, okay. Where would we have to go? We would have to go... Hey, this is his homeland? The sacred site of Bobonaro. Yeah, it's in here. Alright, but first, I believe there's one more chest we can grab. Which is where those guys were chilling. There we go.
Shower me with praise! Everyone hold hands! Make yourselves at home! Steady as stone, as a good knight should.
All in a day's work.
And there might be a world quest over here. I see bird's eggs. Oh, that's where we came from, right? Why would it say there's a quest here? I guess we can go explore real quick. Oh, it almost looks like you go in there. Oh well. I'll see if someone marks it later. hopefully at least get one more pool today. Although maybe we should just pull our resources and go for a 10 pull. Alright, I think we go this way. Do we get a boat though? These guys look like friends. Should I kill them? Oh, never mind. They aggroed. Never mind.
Shine down.
Just know that I was thinking of letting you
Inazuma
live.
shines eternal.
Okay, we're gonna go to this island. Ooh, looks like maybe like an invisible bridge or something. Let's see, let's do this thing. Man, more, huh? I think it's trying to lead us somewhere. That took a little bit, but okay.
But a momentary distraction.
I wonder how accurate the Hoyo map is compared to other maps.
Somebody, please!
Over there! Somebody needs our
Help me! Help! Oh, goddess of prophecy above, would you kind souls please help us?
What happened here? Why are you all suspended in midair?
I mean, being stuck in midair still beats falling to the ground and being smashed into a pile of blocks.
Blue fond.
I told him to be careful, but no. Never mind. Now's not the time for that. My good friends, could I trouble you to turn the clockwork key over there? I'll explain everything in a bit.
Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Behind me? So do we just whack it? One. Okay, so he like falls or something. Or he's climbing. Oh, they were trying to take a photo and he like falls. You seem like a murderer, Mr. Blue Fond. So am I just supposed to keep rewinding? So I gotta like prevent it somehow. Oh. Derp. He's still a little short. You would think he would go under.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
What happened there? It almost seemed like we turned back time.
I take it this is your first time witnessing the power of the Goddess of Prophecy, then? If so, I can see why you might think that. Basically, this is a gift bestowed upon Constellation Metropole by the Goddess of Prophecy, who rules over the natural course of all things. It helps those who have deviated from
Hey,
the
how's it
proper
going,
path to
Joe
get back on
Biden?
track.
Proper path? Do you mean everything that happens in the Metropole has been planned out since the very beginning?
Why are you saying that as if it's a bad thing?
You're not explaining it clearly. Here, allow me. Of course, all the residents of the Metropole have the freedom
I
to
have no
live their
idea
own
what that
lives.
question is.
For instance, whether I use olive oil or sesame oil in my morning skincare routine is entirely my choice. But whenever something disastrous is about to happen,
I know
when
Diddy
almost got turned into a pile of rubble just now.
is Meek
the
like another
goddess's
rapper.
magic will activate in the world around us.
So, in other words, it's kind of protection magic? To keep people alive?
You could say that. There are other situations in which it activates too, but that's basically correct.
Well, in any case, we're glad no one's hurt.
Are you heading to the Constellation Metropole?
Yep. Do you know where we can find the Gear Sky Ladder?
Oh, it's just that platform up ahead. The one with the key sticking out.
I thought it was the big one with the huge
that
key sticking out.
Are you sure?
Yep, that's the one. Pretty much everything in the Metropole runs on tracks and gears. The Goddess of Prophecy watches over it all. Which is to say, all the tracks are fixed. If a machine is set up to move forwards, it'll never move in reverse.
This reminds Paimon a lot of Fontaine's clockwork toys.
You mean, like those music boxes with dancing figures? I think I've seen one or two from the merchants in Sumeru.
Yeah, exactly like that. Anyway, sounds like it's not gonna
Yes, let's get
suddenly fall
going.
out of the sky, so Paimon's okay now. Should we get going?
Yes. Alright, so we save those guys, we got our
But a
chest.
momentary distraction.
How's our commissions looking? Oh, we got like 3. Ah, so when we finish our commissions, we can do a pool. I'm down bad. I need a new DPS. Wait, why did it have like a attack symbol now that we left it? I kind of want to go back to where I was now. Alright, let's do that. Let's go back. Oh, do we have to wait for it to rewind? Do 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 do. Ooh, there's a lot of paper fragments there in the town. Alright, so why is this like an attack thing now? Can we redo it? What is this? From the Owl Musician. A rhythm battle thing. Sure, I would love to give it a try. Oh, you'll have to form 2 teams of 2 to compete in 2-stage combat for each different character. There's in the party, you'll gain 1 val. Oh no. When your valor is greater than or equal to 6, the combat buffs gained after entering a time for valor are greatly enhanced.
All the world
You know, we'll
holds
come back to
dear
that.
is but a backdrop of
Alright, let's
constant
teleport up here.
Whoa, what a
That is a nice looking city.
Our
Although maybe
next
all the
step is to
grinding
get to
gear
the top
sounds
of the
would be
metropole
annoying after a while.
and ask the goddess of prophecy for guidance. If there is a king in that castle, I sure hope he won't get mad at us for trespassing.
I'd say they're a little mad.
Make way for the king!
Oh, darn, we jinxed it. Oh, no. Did he overhear us talking about us sneaking into his castle? Paimon hopes he's not mad.
Silence! The one who shall soon stand before you is the ruler of Constellation Metropole, the one who descended after a meteor shower, and the protector of order and all the stars in the sky.
That's a long list of titles.
I bid ye welcome, guests from afar. Long have I heard of your grand deeds.
It's a
Finn,
Navia with a
who restored
really
the
with a
lifeblood of the
mustache.
forest. Oh, hero, who, huh?
Yeah, your disguise ain't fooling us. Although technically I haven't done the Fontaine quest, so I have no idea who she is other than doing a trial run of her. I think I watched the PV video of her when she was first released.
Hold your foul tongue! How dare you utter Her Majesty's name!
Merci, merci.
Nice one, partner. Spectacular improvisation skills. I'd expect no less from you.
Why is it like sometimes when they're speaking their mouth doesn't
Alright.
move?
You can relax
But
now.
they'll move in like these
Allow me
cutscenes.
to make some introductions. This is the Traveler and her trusty companion, Paimon.
You are personal friends with Her Majesty the King? Please, forgive our grievous mistake. We had no idea.
All right, the welcome ceremony is over. Everyone back to your stations. I will personally treat our guests to some royal hospitality.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, we are most grateful for your...
Oh, come on, I've already sent them off. So, anyway, how did you guys get here?
We were gonna ask you the same thing! Also, how are you already king of this nation? And where did you get a crown? Oh, wait, don't say it! You just woke up like this, right?
Sounds like you've answered your own question. But before I woke up, I heard a voice say to me, "You are the king of Constellation Metropole. Now go forth and save your city."
A similar thing happened to me.
Oh, yeah, sorry. You must be the fairy of the Forest of Blessings, right?
This is Nilu, a friend that we made during our time in Sumeru.
Why does the stream in my
Nice to meet you,
OBS
Miss
look a little
Nilu.
darker than
I'm Navia, the
an
president
actual
of Spina di
video
Rosula.
screen?
If you
I'll have to
ever
check
get
how the
chance
live
to go to
stream looks.
Fontaine, make sure you come and visit me. I'm based in Poisson.
Seems like you're taking this all in stride. Aren't you nervous about getting stuck here and never being able to get back home?
Why would I be worried about that? We've faced much bigger problems than this before, and we always pull through. This should be a piece of cake. Besides, life's always full of surprises. You gotta learn to just enjoy it.
That sounds like a great outlook on life. You have a very optimistic spirit.
Thanks, I'll take that. Honestly, though, it also puts me at ease to find out that you guys are the fairy and heroes that I've been hearing about in this prophecy. We're kind of veterans at dealing with prophecies by now, aren't we?
About that, has anything bad happened in the Metropole? We heard about an evil dragon. Did it make a mess here too?
It sure did. Apparently, for whatever reason, he went for the stars above the city recently. Literally just flew up and started snatching them out of the sky. Luckily, the guards responded quickly and stopped the dragon from taking them back to his lair.
How do the guards stop a
Unfortunately,
dragon
he
though? Wouldn't it
dropped
be
them
flying?
before he flew off. Now they're scattered all around the metropole. I've been out trying to
Unless they're
retrieve
like the
them,
most
but I only
S-tier
managed to get one of them
archers
before you
ever
showed up.
seen.
Oh, I didn't ask yet.
Trained by
What
Legolas
brings you to the
himself.
Metropole anyway?
Oh, Paimon can explain.
I see. So, you want to consult the Oracle of the Goddess of Prophecy?
Do you know how we can do that, Miss Navia?
Well, the goddess's statue is indeed at the top of the castle. I can take you up there. However, I've heard from the citizens here that the goddess hasn't given out any new revelations in a very long time.
Really? But Grandpa Almond told us that he received his prophecy from the goddess.
Oh, that's probably because the prophecy about the hero of Simulanka has been around for a very long time. But recently, people realized that the goddess didn't reveal anything about what's supposed to happen after peace has been restored.
Huh. Okay.
Still, can't hurt to try your luck. And maybe you can help me get rid of the invaders while we're at it.
Oh, there's invaders, huh?
Invaders? So the dragon's not your only problem?
Right. The forest isn't the only place where strange things have been happening to the residents. Have you come...
You mean the protection magic that stops them from coming to harm? We saw it in action.
Yep, that's the one. Over the past little while, this magic has been triggering far more frequently. We don't know if it's simply because the Metropole has grown a lot more dangerous, or if there's a deeper reason.
Yeah, like right there, the mouth stops
Some
moving.
residents find themselves
I mean, it's
getting
not a big
stuck
deal,
in
it's like
place
whatever,
and
but
unable to move.
just
Others
noticeable.
start repeating the same thing over and over again, like they're trapped in some kind of loop.
If we were to use clockwork toys as an analogy, could it be that the tracks have eroded, or the gears have slid out of place?
That's exactly right, Nilu. That's basically what's happening. Anyway, some of the monsters outside the city saw this as an opportunity to launch an invasion.
But we didn't see a single monster on our way here.
That's because I already took care of most of them over the past couple of days. Of the remaining few, we trapped some of them inside the castle and chased the rest back out of the city.
Okay, so to summarize, not only has the magic here gotten all messed up, but the dragons also knocked some of the stars out of the sky, plus there's a bunch of monsters in the city. Sounds like there's a lot more to fix here than in the Forest of Blessings.
Well, defeating the dragon and the monsters should be straightforward enough. But how do we fix the magic?
Supposedly, the goddess has had it all planned out for ages. One of her oldest prophecies says this: "Go and push the gear that connects up to the starry sky. When that time comes, I shall dance and return the tracks beneath my people's feet back to the stars in the sky."
That is some prophecy.
Huh? But weren't the tracks the gift that she gave to her people in the first place? Does that mean she plans to take the gift back?
That's what the prophecy seems to be saying, yes. So, as a result, some people are against turning the gear, despite what the prophecy says, since they fear a future where they no longer enjoy the goddess's protection.
But letting this drag on isn't the answer either, is it?
No, and I think they know that. But they're just too afraid to take that final, terrifying step. They're still hoping there might be an alternative solution. Now, we could ignore their objections and go turn the gear ourselves. But, exactly. You know me well. And that's why you're my partner. I want to get as many people on my side as possible. At the end of the day,
Wow, she's
this
a
is their city,
she's a
and they should have the
benevolent
right to decide
ruler.
its future.
Ooh, spoken.
I am the boss of Spina di Rosula, after all. This may be my first time as a king, but there are a few similarities between the two roles. Traveler, Paimon, Miss Nilu, would you be willing to lend me your support? With your help, I'm confident we'll be able to find the most
Sure
frictionless
thing, boss.
Thanks, partner.
Seriously, like we'd ever say no? We're your friends! No need to ask us.
That's right, you tell him, Paimon.
I'm happy to help too. This is a beautiful city, And just like the Forest of Blessings, I would love to see it return to normal as soon as possible.
Ah, great. As the king of Constellation Metropole, I extend to you my gratitude.
But you gotta put on the mustache,
All right,
though.
everyone, follow me. I'll
If you're
show
gonna be
you the
king,
way
you gotta
to
have the
goddess
mustache.
statue at the top of the Metropole. And stay close. You don't want to get lost in my castle. It's huge.
Little humble flex right there. Humble brag. Alright, so that's Kirara over there. Where the heck did we go? Yeah, let's go get the center one. And we start the marking. Alright, what is this thing? There's a fontaine place of... Oh, maybe it's that thing. Alright, should we go do... Which quest should we start? I guess we can do the Bobonaro clan. Oh, they're playing hopscotch? Do we have to, what, investigate everything? And this guy is just doing a T-pose on us. Yeah, let's go talk to Bobonaro and them.
The party finds no pedestal in which to place the great clockwork key, only a locked door.
Where's your clan's pedestal? Let me guess, you hid it away in advance to save yourself the embarrassment of having it exposed as a fake?
You done? Okay. Now, since my clan's main claim to fame is...
Misinformation, half-truths, and fabrication.
Ah, shut up, Cafe.
Surprised they haven't come to blows yet. Wow, even the narrator now busy.
If I wind up dead one day, the murderer was Boborano. Let those be my last words.
My clan's claim to fame is that we outwitted the Dragon of Old and stole its treasure. Ergo, all articles of value that we own, including the pedestal for the clockwork key, lie behind that door.
So, next step is open the door?
Almost. There's one step before that. The door is protected by a smart interrogation system. We have to answer its questions, and if we get them wrong, we will alert law enforcement.
Yeah, we don't want the popo coming.
Well, do you at least know the answers?
The correction fluid of time has dyed white the pages of the Book of Wisdom. No, I don't know the answers. But worry not. I had a quick word with the constabulary in advance. They'll ignore the alarm if we get the questions wrong, so answer without fear.
That's kind of cheating, Bobonaro.
Question 1. Who is it?
Me? I want to try police open up, but we'll say meticulous in her retinue.
Nekomata in boots. And the trusty travel guide, Pixie! Travel guide. Trusty travel guide!
Question 2. By which virtue did the ancients defeat the dragon?
So this is Bobonaro. They said wisdom, right? They outwitted it.
If this is the right answer, I swear I'll...
Correct!
A barefaced lie. So low.
Question 3. Which is more real? The fiction of the outside world, or the truth of this world?
No, didn't they say it was like equal? Perhaps both are equally real.
Here. Who can be sure that the outside world isn't just a dream, and that when the dreamer wakes up, they won't just find themselves inside a novel? There is no way to know, therefore both are equally real.
All correct. You may have the key pedestal.
I was expecting like a dungeon run, but hey, I'll take it.
Traveler Marquis, you know what must be done. Please insert the great clockwork key. Oh, and this is my family crest.
Okay, I think that's easy enough. Wait, what? But how do we view the shape of wisdom? Open it to view. Wait, what? Open it to view hints. Open what? I thought I was prepared. I was not prepared. Where? I don't know. We'll just whack it. Because it should be like... What would the key shape look like?
Do we
It's supposed to
really
go
need this one?
down. Yes. View the shape of the wisdom. Maybe we gotta open the quest? Doesn't say anything. That didn't really help. Okay, there's figurine fabrication, but that's not gonna help us. Ooh, we got 30 primos though. Alright, is that gonna give us Navia? Please, Navia, come. Come home. Nope, denied. Yeah, how the heck do we look at it? Like, if on mobile, right, you would just tap it. Alright, whatever, we'll just try random stuff. No, actually, okay, the key would be like here. Never mind. Just... Yeah, how do I erase it all?
The Traveller Marquee draws a design that is practical and aesthetically pleasing in equal measure. One thing it is not, however, is correct.
Hey, why did it switch over there?
Bobarano's family crest and have another go.
Okay, how do I look at his family crest? Look at all these chests. I want to open the chests. Where's your family crest, bruh? Broskis. No.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Oracle Pillars picture.
Are you...
It's not one of these, right? Alright, whatever.
Gonna try again?
Oh wait, you can go up here. Oh my goodness. Can you go up here? You can. Alright, so... Can I talk to you, Bobinaru? Oracle Pillars picture, let's just look it up. Alright, so we're not going to look at the structure, we're just going to look at the image so we don't cheat.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
So it's basically like a diamond and then down. Where's the diamond shape? So maybe that's the diamond. Unless it's starting from a weird area. If we went up here, there's not enough. I mean, that's a diamond shape, and then you end up here. Because you would go here, here, here. Guess there's a trick one. That doesn't look right. Oh my god, we just played Cocoon, my brain's cooked. I can't do any puzzles right now. There's not one hiding, right? The shape of wisdom. Now let me open the picture up more. Yeah, if this was the bottom of the key, that wouldn't help us. I don't know. Let's just send it, see what happens. That looks well. Actually, oddly enough, that is the shape. 1, 2. Yeah, I think that is it. We just stumbled onto it. Jeez.
Now, let me see what
elaborate fiction the Clan of Wisdom was able to conjure up.
If anyone's listening, I would like to submit these as my last words. I surrender. I'm the one who murdered Cappy.
Alright, Goddess Manuscript 2. Wise Antonio in the basement of the crumbling house began reading the ancient book he had found. His oil lamp shook from time to time as the swaying structure above ground collapsed. The village was to be symbolically raised by the dragon, and he had been chosen by the dragon, for he had not returned home. But Antonio did not care. He only wished to study the book the old lady had given him on the bridge he passed today. The book was titled The Radiant Charter, and within was reworded all the rules that every something in Simulanka must follow. It was written in the language of world's creation at the very start, and if Antonio was not possessed of extraordinary wisdom and deciphered this primordial text, there would have been no study to be had. This book recorded no solutions as to resolving the difficulty that Constellation Satellite presently faced, nor did it contain any hexes that could aid Antonio in repairing his own home. But he knew that wisdom was the mightiest thing in the world. The morning light shone through the ruins of his home, and the neighboring blacksmith and chubby chief, took great pains to get rid of the house's wreckage, which blocked the basement hatch. With dark circles about his eyes, Antonio said to Chubby Chief, "I shall defeat the dragon. I will return soon. Are you sure you're all right? You don't look like you've gotten any sleep. Just smoke from the oil lamp. Don't worry about it." The dragon sat atop a mountain of treasures, gazing down at insignificant little Antonio walking closer. Flames gathered in its throat, preparing to burn the area 1 centimeter before him, all the better to scare this puny, foolish creature away. "Halt! I'm a qualified second-class Meister. The Radiant Charter states that should I refuse a duel, you cannot use force." This restriction did indeed exist, and so the wicked dragon swallowed its flame whole. Ah, how it dreaded going to the toilet tomorrow. Antonio, for his part, had not expected that the second-class rust-clearing Meister qualification exam he had taken on a lark would come in useful. And since I am a second-class Meister, I propose a duel of riddles you cannot refuse." Now, Simulanka had just such a law, mainly for the benefit of sphinxes, old sages, and princesses who had wished to make life hard for others. The evil dragon had not expected this rule to catch up with it. "I shall ask the first question. My house sold for 8,000 more yesterday, but I thought there was room to raise the price, so I bought it back for 9,000, planning to sell it for 10,000. How much more did I lose in the end?" The dragon laughed in contempt. "What's so hard about that? You could have waited until it hit 10,000 to make your move, but you sold for 8 and bought for 9, so you lost 1,000 more that you could have earned instead." "Wrong. He burned my house down yesterday and I couldn't sell it in time, so I've lost far more." Jeez. "Sorry, I mean, I do have to burn a house, and you happen to not be home, so I might as well hit one that doesn't result in any loss of life. Now that you've lost this contest, I have the right to loot of the same value as your life minus 1 mora, and considering that you burned my house, I can seek damages. Let's assume that my house is worth 1 mora. Well then, wicked dragon, you know what to do with yourself." "Please, spare me, I'll give you anything." "Your words, not mine," Antonio said as he pulled out a contract he had written long ago. Thus did Antonio use his wisdom to take all the evil dragon's treasures. The dragon, devastated, would never again return to attack Constellation Satellite, where Antonio lived. Many years later, a child asked Antonio, "You sold your place for 8,000 and spent 9,000 buying it back, so it looks like you actually did lose 1,000 mora."
Look, my clan's history is true as well. There's that same unforgeable signature again, right here.
What? Oh, does this mean that my clan is the only odd one out?
Given that my clan's wisdom is such a subject of ridicule in your eyes, I will now appeal to my own personal intelligence, which I believe far surpasses that of my clan at large, and make a prediction. It seems likely that the claims made by each of our clans regarding their history and virtue are all true.
Boberano, how can that be?
Oh, I get what's going on. Once, when I was drinking with Gujiyai, she bet me a round of dried fish that I couldn't guess which cup the umeboshi was under. Whichever one I guessed, I was always wrong, and Gujiyai would lift a different cup to reveal the umeboshi. But then, I learned later from one of the shrine maidens, Miyuki, that all of the cups had an umeboshi under them. Just goes to show, I still got a long way to go before I become a great yokai.
Oh, don't mind Fox Lady. That's just her way of teasing you.
Actually, that reminds me. We can now open these 3 treasure chests. And unlike the guessing game you mentioned, this one's not a trick.
Ooh, nice.
Cool.
3 chests.
Well,
I like it.
Once you've plundered the
Gimme,
last
gimme,
of
gimme.
Boberano's family wealth, we can go to my clan's place.
Just plundered as well. That's dang right, that's what we're gonna do.
Guess I'll take the clockwork key again then. Yoink!
Wait, what? Oh, guess we gotta get rid of some stuff. What can we get rid of? I don't have any good pieces to funnel artifacts into. I guess we just funnel into whatever is yellow. It's not the best piece. In fact, that's a pretty bad piece, but we'll funnel it. I guess the flat attack will help. I swear, like, all my pieces are gear or level 0. I was waiting to artifact farm, and then I find out you don't get a guaranteed 5-star until you're the next world level on level 90. So that's what feels bad. Alright, so we got all the chests. Let's mark them down. It says there should be an interactive text here, but does it really matter? It's probably part of the quest, but oh well. Do we have a pool? I think we do have a pool. Oh no, that's not claimed yet. Give me... Oh, we're only at 60. We just did a pool, that's right. So we got a ways to go. Alright. Let's see. Is this anything? I guess we're getting some cooking mats. This T-posing guy. That one's probably up there, huh? I guess we can go grab it. If we don't get knocked off by this thing. There we go, I see it. Ooh, we found a chest too. Alright, so there should be
All
something
the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion.
like down here.
I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
So I think we got the Fontaine object. Or maybe we didn't. Let's see. Is there anything else somewhere? Okay, I thought there was something there. I guess not. Maybe it's above. But we're just there, so... Yep, I'm lost. Alright, anyways, where's our next quest? Let's finish this Kirara quest, I guess. They are up here to the left. What was that? It was like a little golden light thing.
The cohort of truth seekers followed Albizzi to his clan's sacred site. They arrived to the site of a giant guard towering over them.
Up ahead is my clan's gigantified guard. He can be a little pig-headed, and he's incredibly strong. Your weapons won't even scratch him.
Wait, but wasn't Kappe's clan the one that's all about strength? So, what do you guys believe in then?
Oh, the guard is one of Kappe's people. Size is a coveted trait in the clan of strength, after all. Mine is the clan of empathy, and our key contribution is... growth serum!
What's empathetic about that?
Our ancestors believed that, just maybe, the dragon of old didn't mean us any harm at all. Perhaps the dragon simply didn't notice us, since we are so very tiny. So, they drank the growth serum and grew even larger than the dragon. Then, they set the dragon down, calmly explained their perspective, and eventually taught it how to empathize.
Taller, bigger than a dragon,
The
huh?
serum isn't what it once was, though. Nowadays, it doesn't make you grow all that much, and it actually makes you lose your empathy. So, I advise we take a detour.
Despite Albizzi's words of caution, somebody, no doubt, has other ideas. Surely we could avoid a conflict with the guard, they think to themselves, if we could just try to understand one another. You could, of course, just take the path to your left and go around. But some people are gluttons for punishment. It's all part of the experience, I suppose.
I don't know. What should we do? Left path? We are gluttons for punishment, though.
Everyone, I have returned. I come with the long-awaited Marquis and their followers to search for the lost origins of our clan.
Well, we weren't told anything about that this morning. Get out of here. Leave us alone.
Man, they did lose their empathy. They're jerks. They scoop us all up and throw us outside. Alright, left path it is.
Albizzi only wanted to strike up a conversation with the guard. But since greeting you wasn't one of the items included in today's schedule, the relationship quickly soured. If you're just looking for a way in, why not consider taking the path on your left?
You know what? We're gonna try that again.
Everyone,
Oh, same thing. Alright, just skip.
I come with the...
Well, we weren't told it.
You and Albizzi
Okay, we get it. Man, these are some obvious arrows, though.
But since greeting you wasn't one of the items included in today's schedule, the...
Why is my own clan treating me like a villain?
You've been away too long. We all have. It feels like we've been waiting forever.
We should be getting close.
Why is this place so full of junk? Are you the kind of people who never throw away the box when you buy something because you're worried you won't be able to return it without the original packaging?
Straight up calling him a hoarder.
We'll never find the Oracle pillars
Clan
in
of
all this
hoarders.
mess.
Never mind that. We have a more pressing issue. It seems there's a slight problem with my clan's family crest.
The Marquis may need to utilize their wisdom to solve the issue.
Got corrupted, huh? So... It looks pretty easy, though.
Wisdom too, huh? Well, you guys have a bit of everything, don't ya? Except empathy.
Yes! Keep the noise down! We don't want to alert the guard.
No. I wonder what happens.
I'll go keep watch.
Can't you destroy the boxes a little more quietly?
No. Apparently I have the mind of a goldfish. I already forgot. So, let's look. Just look at the shape. Alright, so, if we start here... It would go like this, this inside, I believe. Right? Alright, what did I mess up?
Apparently that was incorrect. But don't blame yourself, it's...
Oh, I should have
Quincy's
went this
clan's
way,
fault for
I guess.
taking terrible care of their family crest. How could they let something so important get so dirty?
There we go.
This is the last one.
Oh, God, do I want to read this whole thing? Yeah, we should. We'll read it fast. Galileo and Alberto did many good deeds again today. That was the most tiring to help the old lady on the bridge move her barrels of hard apple cider. They each got a small barrel as a reward. The moonlight was unobstructed and beautiful. The two good friends climbed up the high wall that had been built to stave the evil dragon off. Alberto lost the rock, paper, scissors match, so he had to hold the barrel of cider under the crook of his arm as they climbed the ladder. Look, this is the big house that our chubby chief was so proud of. It doesn't look so big from here, huh? As he looked at the house. You're wrong, that's my home, said Galileo. The chief's house is that one. Alberto's night vision was not at all that good, and moonlight could never compare to daylight. If one were to close one's eyes, the light could not be seen at all. He tried a little harder, but could discern nothing more. But it's also really small, Galileo continued, so there's nothing wrong with your statement. Galileo and Alberto were both rather perceptive people. Galileo's reply covered for Alberto's discomfort regarding his poor vision, while Alberto also lost the rock, paper, scissors match on purpose so that he could carry the cider barrel because the gears under Galileo's ribs were injured. Here's to you, the two friends raised a toast once Alberto stuffed a cork back into the barrel. The next day, the two gathered everyone in the village plaza. First, they apologized for the collapse of the anti-dragon wall and told all the people that they were preparing to have a talk with the evil dragon. I know it was a lot of work for everyone to fix that wall, but we're not that fussed about it anyway, the chubby chief said. But are you sure you're not bragging when you say you knocked it down yourselves? Of course, that was not the chief's point. He too was a good person. He continued, also, it's too dangerous to seek the dragon out. Don't worry about us. And so the two best friends in the whole world departed. The evil dragon trembled before Alberto and Galileo. For some reason, the old lady's liquor could make people grow very, very large. That was how they accidentally squashed the high walls of the previous night. As they gazed down at the ground far below, they more or less understood how the dragon thought. No wonder it could accidentally destroy the village at its feet. So long as they could get the dragon to notice people, they could surely come to an understanding. The two friends thus drank all the remaining magic cider, becoming even larger than the dragon by a good margin. Reeking of alcohol, they sandwiched the dragon between them and drunkenly tried reasoning with it. The dragon shriveled up in terror, all of its mystery and fell aura forever gone. Indeed, it looked kind of pitiful. Alberto attempted to pick dirt off the scales of the dragon's back, but wound up picking off an entire scale. The dragon sought to flee, but Galileo, fearing that the crisis might persist for 10,000 years more if the misunderstanding was not cleared up, tugged its tail and dragged it right back. To be honest, we've always lived under your feet, but we are far too small, so you may not have ever seen us. Now we've transformed to become big, Galileo said, so now surely you must know that we dwell at your feet. The dragon nodded repeatedly, and thus did the two and the dragon chat all night. And believing the goal of mutual understanding achieved, the two set off along the road home.
The signature. So it's true. Empathy is one of the founding virtues of Constellation Metropole, too.
Just as we suspected, all three are the truth.
Well, not Capet.
Okay. Well, this is a lot to process. I feel a little empty inside. Yes, we found the truth, but there's too much truth.
I get you. It's like in Inazuma, when there were only 6 books in the Mirage Warrior series, it was really popular. But by the time book number 88 came out, nobody wanted to read it. They'd all lost interest.
A brief moment of joy is drowned out by a growing feeling of melancholy. But perhaps there is a glimmer of hope to be found too? Anyone? Anyone? All right, I'll say it. How is it the case that these 3 versions of history can all be true at once?
That's exactly what Paimon was wondering, but Boborano kind of already explained it away earlier. So Paimon was worried she'd look stupid for asking the question.
It's not a stupid question at all, my dear little pixie. While I did postulate that different truths may coexist, there is an issue when it comes to these 3 truths in particular. The problem is, all 3 truths are the history of the exact same thing, namely the dragon and the Metropole's origins. Yet all 3 bear the signature, showing that they're genuine.
Suddenly, the sound of a bell rings out.
The bell! It rang once! What does that mean again? Ah, yes! Highest level of emergency! Everyone, to the main entrance! Stat! Bring all the glue traps and place them
Glue
outside
traps.
the gates!
The whole city is on the lookout, and there's only one way out. It's the path right in front of you.
Naturally.
Why'd they ring the bell anyway? Also, why is 1 ring the highest level of emergency?
Obviously because you have to respond fast when it's an emergency.
They're outside! After them!
Wait, what? I was like, are they chasing us? Looks like they were gonna fire some rockets though. I like behind us. Oh, he is chasing us. Oh no.
We made it out. Don't know if we'll still be needing this clockwork key, but I yoinked it out before we ran, just in case.
Okay, but back to the truth problem. There are 3 conflicting versions of the truth, and somehow they're all still true. What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. I doubt anyone here in Simulanka can make sense of it. All we do know is that any manuscript bearing her signature has to be valid.
Well, she is the goddess of fate, the creator of all this. And all these manuscripts are her grand design.
The reason we argued about who was right was that we didn't know enough about the truth of the past. But now we have the truth. So we just have to accept it. As surely as we will follow the clockwork path designed for us, so is this the course that history has taken. It is clear and incontrovertible.
We will never argue again. Thank you all.
Is that all there is to it? Is this where the decision made at the first crossroads of destiny has led us to? A pointlessly happy ending? Overthinking it would be equally pointless. Well, that's enough for one day. Time to take a break.
I agree. Let's take a break.
Could you be any more cryptic? You're planning something. Paimon knows it.
Whatever happens, today was a breakthrough in my journey of discovery. I will go back and share it with my clan.
Me too.
And me.
let's leave it there for today then. I'm sure we'll find out what else Mr. Narrator has planned for us tomorrow.
Oh, I guess it's one of those way-to-day things. Oh, we could... Oh, it's the time change. Never mind. Let's do it now.
What a beautiful day, thought the traveller, before she was overcome by a creeping sense of foreboding. The voice in her head grew louder. Must go to Pendulum Lane.
Oh, there's supposed to be an elevator? Has been occupied by monsters. Oh, maybe we gotta work on the main quest. Or this arrow. Do we want to go in here? Maybe we should work on the other quest, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. How's our resin like? Oh, we only got 45. We don't have to worry about spending it yet. Not even close to that. Let's, we could turn in the commission. Let's see, where's our quest though? Is that the quest we were just on? I wanted the other one. It's this one, right? Yeah, they once walked the starry sky.
This looks like the star I found earlier. I told the guards to place it near the goddess statue. Maybe they ran into some trouble up there. Guess we'd better hurry.
Alright, now we can follow this. Probably have to battle our way through. It's a trap. Let's take the... Oh! Let's see, did this door close? Probably did.
Illusion shattered.
We need to build a Barbara, honestly. We get a chest though. Oh, that one was in front of the castle. Where are we now? I'm trying to find out where we are. I probably have to go to multi-map view, right? Let's see. We're over here. This one? Apparently there's a common chest in here. No, wrong way. Maybe it's under. I think we marked the right chest.
Take them. I have no need.
You cannot let them out. Can we force it out? Yes. Okay, he's gonna open the door. Ooh, I don't like that. Let's have Farina send her companions up there. Blow it all up. Ow.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
Leave it all to me, as a dutiful maid would. I'll catch up.
Throw! Illusion shattered.
I thought these boxes were breakable for a second. Alright, so there's another star.
Whoa! Why is the star on top of a mechanism? Uh-oh! More monsters incoming!
A great axe god. Wait, who am I? Oh, Nahida. We need Nahida.
Temple of Wisdom.
Swap out.
Committed to memory.
Torn to oblivion.
Steady as stone.
Now see, this is where I feel like I run out of energy. We can't fully heal the team like we should be able to.
As a good knight should. Everyone hold hands.
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
Alright, get all of our goodies. Now, which one is this? Where are we on the map? Maybe we need multi-map view. Jeez. Alright, we'll just take it. We'll just move on.
Take them. I have no need.
Strike a pose. Hey.
Illusion shattered.
Wait, is there more? Oh, when we tell them it's safe. Okay. Well, that was the only common chest. Oh well.
Ooh, wonderful.
Oh, for a second I didn't think they looked like guards, but I guess they're guards.
As a dutiful maid would, I must leave no stone unturned.
Alright, where is this? Looks like the corner of the castle. Can we have the start there?
Wonderful.
A fight to the death. Or not. We'll just get it.
Feels like they really didn't want to give that to us.
Yeah, I felt that too. Do we need to go here? Or we're supposed to go towards the center, right?
Strike a pose! Everyone hold hands!
There is no escape! Now you shall perish!
Oh, big guy, big guy. Oh, why did I just like stand right in the way of that?
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
Alright, so how do we help these guys? Oh, we just pull them. Oh, we need to help these guys probably first. And then they'll help us pull that guy. You did great.
Another one in the bag! That sure was rough.
Alright, another exquisite chest. I think it's this one. Alright.
Take them. I have
So
no
what's
more.
over here? We could go up there, but I think they want us in here. Alright, is this the highest point?
Drat! I can't move!
What happened?
Your Majesty! This conservative radical, he attacked us! He threw the star from the Astral Garden and even stole the magic thread linking the Oracle Pillars! But just as we were about to arrest him, the goddess's magic activated, and now we can't move!
No! Nobody touch the celestial gear!
What's an oracle pillar?
You need to use it to pray to the goddess. I'll explain later. First, let's help these guys.
Turn the gear and capture the suspicious person. Toy figures can open the glue cap. Attack to spray forth super glue. What? So one guy's probably gonna run, right? We gotta trap him. Okay, how do I spray it? We got the option before. Can we just hit? Oh, we just hit it. Okay. Maybe? But the lid's not on. Or the lid's on. Does the lid ever come off? Oh, there it is.
Okay, let him go.
But, Your Majesty!
Even if we catch up to him now, we won't be able to change his mind, much less quell the fear that many others like him are feeling. All it would do is turn him further against us.
Understood, Your Majesty. Also, this is the magic thread he was holding from the Oracle Pillars. Your Majesty, what should we...
Ah, please give that to the traveler over there. I believe they have some questions for the goddess.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Are we supposed to use the light rails to trap the guy?
What do we do with this exactly?
See those oracle pillars over there? Just use the
Oh,
magic
never
thread
mind, it
to
was a
connect
separate
them
thing.
together in a specific pattern, and the goddess of prophecy will answer your prayers.
Oh, sounds easy enough. Let's give it a try.
But we don't know the shape, do we? The shape of the stars. Okay.
It worked!
To which course of fate do you seek answers, my child of Simulanka?
How to resolve the Metropol's crisis.
Go and push the gear that connects up to the starry sky. When that time comes, I shall dance and return the tracks beneath my people's feet back to the stars in the sky.
Really? Nothing about that? How to defeat the dragon?
hero from another world, supported by their companions, shall restore peace to this world.
Okay. How to leave the world. So she doesn't want to answer how to leave the world and about Simulanka's future.
So, Miss Navia was right. The goddess of prophecy didn't tell us anything about the future.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just have to play it by ear.
Then first, we have to restore the sky back to its original state by putting the stars back in their positions. Let me do a quick count. All right. Adding in the ones we picked up on the way here, I think that's all of them. Let's go hang these stars back up in the sky.
In the sky? How do we get up
Or
there?
are we gonna fly somewhere?
Oh,
Can you marry cousin? I mean, sure, if you pulled them, I guess.
Aerial Express.
I don't know.
Flying train?
Like each or together?
Hey, you already took a train that runs on water. Is a flying train really that much weirder?
Yeah, is there a flying train in the galaxy or the universe even weirder?
Oh, come on, don't worry about
Maybe
it.
it's like the prototype Astral
By the
Express.
goddess of prophecy. Its whole purpose is to protect the Metropole skies. It took me a lot of effort to find it, you know. I don't think anyone's used it in like 100 years.
100 years? Are you sure it's safe? Let's not forget that the goddess of prophecy's magic has been going haywire recently.
Well, it's not like we have any other options. Unless you want to do the honors, Paimon. Fancy flying up there on your own?
No, thank you. It's way too high up. Oh, wait, Nilu. You've got a feel for how magic works here. Can you do your thing and sense if this train is the real deal?
I can try. Yes, I can sense traces of magic, but it's different from the kind I felt in the forest, so I don't know.
Okay, fine. Guess there's only one way to find out.
That's the
Send
spirit.
Paimon up there
I'll
first.
come
I agree.
with you.
All in favor?
Nilu, will you
you be joining us? I think I'll stay behind. That way, if something does go wrong, you'll have someone on the ground to get you some help.
That makes sense. If the train does break down, you can make us a giant origami crane to come bail us out. Or if a crane's too difficult, a finch could work.
Alright, so we got all the stars. What's this glowing thing? Let us hop on the train, which is somewhere? This way. Oh, I see it now. Wait, was that the actual Astral Express? I think they named it Astral Express. Pom Pom's origin story starts now.
Choo-choo! Aerial Express, move!
Oh, Aerial Express, okay.
Whoa, it really is flying!
What an amazing feeling! I've never been on a flying train before.
Neither have we.
Oh, well, let us up there with Navia. Alright, so place that one. I guess we got 4 more to go.
Next location.
Oh, she's not waiting this time. We gotta be paying attention. Oh, never mind. It stops there in the back. I guess we're still good. It came kind of fast, though.
Oh, hang in there, Paimon. The hard part's nearly over. After that, it's downhill all the way.
Don't say downhill all the way! That is the last thing Paimon wants to hear!
Alright, that's it.
Okay, let's get back down while this train is still working.
You can fly, Paimon. Why are you so worried? I guess we could glide. We'd all be safe.
Great job! It looked like it all went smoothly.
Yeah, and it was an absolute blast, too. You gotta ride with us next time, Miss Nilu.
Huh? I'm okay. Thanks for...
Halt! What do you think you're doing?
Get out of my way!
What's going on?
Your Majesty, there!
Let us through!
Stay back!
It's okay. Let them through.
Your Majesty, could we please ask you not to turn the gear that connects up to the sky?
And why is that?
As you have seen, the goddess's gift is very important to us. It keeps us from harm and protects our very lives.
Some of us, we just aren't ready to lose that protection.
I see. I understand.
Huh? Your Majesty, do you mean...
I won't turn that gear. Not until you're ready.
What?
I've said before that the Metropole belongs to the people, and they should have the right to decide its future. But let me ask you this. How do you plan to solve the issues we are currently facing?
Well, we'll start by rescuing the people that have gotten stuck. And then we'll find a way to figure out the true cause of this crisis.
And have you made any headway on that? The true cause, I mean.
Unfortunately not.
Hey, you little...
I'm sorry, my friend, but it's the truth.
You have friends and family that have been affected, don't you? That have gotten stuck?
Duh.
I understand your concerns. But if we let this drag on for much longer, the situation may well get worse. more and more people will be frozen by the goddess's magic.
Yes, but if we turn that gear now, all the tracks in this city will disappear.
I know this is a hard decision to make, but have you ever thought about why the goddess might have made things this way in the first place?
Huh?
Why do you think she might decide to take back her gift and stop revealing further prophecies about the future?
Are you saying she has abandoned us?
No, quite the opposite, in fact.
What do you mean?
The goddess dearly loves this world and all the people of Simulanka. And because she loves you so much, she wants you to be able to choose your own path. Every parent hopes their child will have a happy and carefree life. But if they're overprotective, then all they'll manage to do is keep their child trapped. If a mother bird lets her baby ride on her wings for too long, her child will never learn how to fly. Perhaps the goddess of prophecy has always known that one day she'll have to let go. Children can only become independent if they're allowed to form their own opinions, make their own decisions, and deal with the consequences on their own. Only then will they be able to continue their journey alone, even after their parents are gone.
But we've relied on the goddess's protection for so long. We don't know what it's like to go it alone. We don't know if we have what it takes.
Are you kidding me? I think you've proven yourselves more than capable of that.
What do you mean?
You made a call in a time of crisis, and you've come all this way to talk to me. Even the guards couldn't stop you. That must have taken a lot of courage.
But we only did it because we were scared.
Why you set out on the journey doesn't matter. What matters is that you've proven you can choose your own path.
My friend, I fear our king is right. It is time for us to face our fears.
What? But we...
We can't go on living like this. Living in fear. Look at what it's driven you to do. You threw away a star personally created by the goddess of prophecy herself. You once revered her more than any of us. And I think the king is right. She hasn't abandoned us. So, why don't we put our trust in her one more time?
I don't care anymore. Do what you want.
Aw, he laughed.
I'm sorry about my friend. That's just how he is. Always had a terrible temper. Please accept my apology for his impudent behavior.
Is it just me, or has he accepted the goddess's prophecy?
I think so. Not that you'll ever hear him admit it out loud. Your Majesty, please turn the gear that connects up to the sky.
Look at that angry face.
You've
His
made
eyebrows.
up your mind? About giving up the goddess's gift?
Yes, I've made up my mind. But maybe losing the gift isn't what this is about anymore. Because we've gained something too. You have given us courage.
Well said. I am proud of your decision. Now, gather around, everyone, and join me as we make the night sky of this wonderful city turn once more.
I wonder if we'll get a glimpse of the dragon after we turn it.
So the stars hanging in the sky, they're music notes.
This entire metropole is a huge music box! That's incredible!
How do you feel?
a little scared and uncertain. But for some reason, I feel a lot more at ease. It's as if some kind of huge weight has been lifted from my shoulders.
Figured out any next steps?
To be honest, not really. But maybe I can start by having a heart-to-heart with
And
that
change your
stubborn friend of mine.
change your eyebrows, bro.
If you
Let's
don't
make
know
some
what
happy
to do,
eyebrows.
why don't you start by helping the people around you?
You mean the people who got stuck because of the goddess's magic?
I mean anyone and everyone who needs your help. By helping others, you'll eventually find your own path. Trust me, I have experience in this.
What kind of experience, Your Majesty?
Yes. We'll need a formal organization with a catchy name before we go out and start helping people. Why don't we call it the Spina di Rosula?
Spina di Rosula?
Ooh, or even the Spina di Rosula di Simulanka. Yeah, that's catchy.
Wow, big expansion for the Spina. Moving into other worlds now.
Spina di Rosula. I like it. It's a great name. Let's do as Your Majesty suggests.
Well then, how about I appoint you as the head of the Spina in Simulanka? While I'm off fighting the dragon with the other heroes, it'll be your responsibility to work with the guards and take good care of the people in the metropole.
What? You're planning on fighting the dragon? But no, Your Majesty, you must reconsider.
He's right. Your Majesty, you can't.
How are you two on the same side all of a sudden?
Perhaps Your Majesty is unaware of this. The great dragon suddenly broke out from the Titanium mines one day and tore the end of the world to pieces. After that, it spat out a strange fog that surrounded a whole island. No one knows what lies beyond the fog, and no one knows what has become of that poor island.
Before Your Majesty arrived, we dispatched many soldiers to fight the dragon, but none came back alive.
Yikes. Sounds worse than we thought.
Isn't that all the more reason for us to go? There could still be guards trapped there, waiting for someone to rescue them.
King Navia is right. We cannot simply stand by and watch as the people of this world suffer.
Very well. Though I have not served by your side for very long, Your Majesty, 2 days is enough for me to have learned that once your mind is set, any attempts to change it are futile.
You're a pretty good judge of character.
He probably didn't mean that as a compliment.
Since you're serious about this, I won't try and stop you. There's only one way to reach the end of the world, and that's by taking the Maritime Express.
Oh, right! So there's a line going there too?
Yes, it was originally built to serve the workers commuting to the Titanium mines, but it has been abandoned since the dragon attack. I'll tell the conductor to wait for you at the platform by the side gate to the Metropole first thing tomorrow morning. You're embarking on an extremely dangerous adventure. Please be careful, Your Majesty and friends.
Oh, thank you for your concern. While I'm gone, I leave the Metropole in your capable hands.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Just call me boss from now on. That's what everyone in the Spina calls me, and it's what I'm used to.
So, the plan for tomorrow is journey across the ocean, make it to the end of the world, and defeat a dragon. Whew, that's an adventure and a half. Do all storybook heroes have to work this hard?
At least we'll get to see some amazing scenery along the way, right?
Holy crap. It's already 4:50.
Besides, we'll have each other.
Time flies when you're listening to
It'll be a shared
Genshin
experience
dialogue.
that we'll never forget.
Plus,
I wonder how much of the stream tonight was just chatting or just the dialogue going.
we got Miss Nilu as our magic caster, and I guess I'm the melee warrior who leads the charge?
Paimon can definitely see that. Anyway, those are tomorrow's problems. Right now, all Paimon wants is to eat a proper meal because worst case scenario, if Paimon ends up getting eaten by a dragon, she wants to do it on a full stomach. And something
Typical
about the
Paimon.
end of the world like a great place for food options.
Well, the origami animals in the forest only drink magic tonic. What do the toy people here in Constellation Metropole eat?
Oil?
Vegetable oil and sawdust, I think.
Paimon's worst nightmare. Alright, we only got 20 primos though. 116, even if we turn in, we only get like, what, 30? 20. Oh, maybe we got a reward though. Let's see. Oh, where we have quest 3 open. How close we are to Summer's gift? We need like 7, right? 7 for 30 more. Or we can go fabricate. But it's like 5 each, right? I don't know if we can... 5 times 15 would be like... That's a lot. That is a lot. Let's go fabricate, because why not? Is it this one? It's over here. We could do chapter 3 tomorrow. Alright, where is it the machine, right? So we've got enough for like what is that? 5 6 7 8 9. Ooh, we got a purple. A llama. The llama was purple. Oh, was that Princess Chismet, I think? And the frog champion. And that's the last of it. Alright, how close were we? Oh, we need like 5 more. How do you even get those coins? I forget. Oh well. Alright, let's go turn in our thingies, our commissions.
Add Astra. Thank you for complete.
We're getting close to adventure rank 50 where we can ascend again. Maybe we should just prep our main characters for being ascended. And then we can get gaming up. We just gotta go kill the crab dude a couple times. Probably at least twice minimum. Lucky, if we're lucky once. And then what do we have Kali at? Only C1, yeah. I wonder if Geo Traveler is better than our Dendro Traveler is better than collie. We need to get some gear for this guy too. We need a lot of gear. We need a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff.
I'd be happy to teach.
Let's see. We only got 50 resin. We need to let it recharge a little bit. So yeah, I think we're done for this stream for tonight. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys had fun going along chapter 2 of Simulanka with me. And yeah, catch you all later. Peace.